What's up, guys? This is the SS Ultimate Goku back with another video, and I just want to say right now, I don't even know what to say. Let's just cut it. I'm dumbfounded. I have not watched the fight, but I've pretty much heard enough from everybody to pretty much give my assessments on what went down. I pretty much okay. So if anyone hasn't watched the new Death Battle, I haven't. I don't care, but I pretty much know what went down. I already was explained it. Like, I was talking to a bunch of people in my inner circle that are highly pissed off about the fight outcome. Which doesn't surprise me because it's wrong. So I know I said I didn't want to do this stuff, like this whole death battle thing, and I really, guys, I'm being serious. I really don't like watching death battle. I really haven't watched that many death battle fights, like with the exception of the recent one that was like Carnage versus Lucy, because everyone kept trolling me to watch it. So I did, but I really don't want to watch this stuff anymore. Okay. So you're probably wondering right now, why? Then why? Like, are you talking about this right now? Why even bother? Who cares? And you'd be kind of right. I mean, I don't really care about Sonic. I don't really care about Mario. I'm not really big into video game characters. I play video games, but I play video games of characters that actually are from TV shows. I don't play, with the exception of like the Zelda franchise, really, and that's pretty much the only one I'm heavily interested in. I'm not really into any of these video game characters, or any video game characters in general. I'm into characters that are based off of either TV shows, comic books, whatever. I'm not really into these characters. So you're probably wondering, well, why? Why even talk about it? Why just, why talk about it? Because the fight's wrong. Sonic should have fucking won. Like, I mean, I'm not trying to be like salty or whatever about it, but this just brings me to my point of them being hypocrites. And you guys got to understand something, okay? So this is like the third time they have reintroduced a fight from the original. The first time it was Boba Fett versus Samus Aran, where they remastered it. Outcome was going to be the same because it was a remaster. Simple. The second time they went into the fight was the infamous Goku versus Superman 2, which was heavily wrong. And biased on all levels. The first one was bad because it was wrong and biased as well, but the second one was extremely bad and much worse, might I add, on an infinite over 9,000 scale. So Goku vs. Superman 2 came out, right? And they said Superman has infinite bullshit strength or whatever, and that he can't die and all this crap, that we all fucking know isn't true because it's been proven. There's been scans, there's been feats that have proven that Superman is not infinite. So they do that rematch and they still say Superman wins because he has infinite strength, right? So now Sonic in season 1 beat Mario. For anyone who doesn't know, now that death battle I did watch. I did watch the original Mario versus Sonic. Okay, way back when or whenever it was. Well, actually, I didn't watch it when it first released, but I did eventually watch it when I started having to watch Death Battle. Okay, so I seen that fight. Now in the original Sonic versus Mario, they took away some of the power-ups for Mario and Sonic. Like Sonic couldn't do the super Sonic form, and Mario couldn't use his special white form thing that he has. So they took away their power-ups. And they pretty much had done this for all Sonic, Mario type spin-off fights afterwards. Anytime we seen a Donkey Kong versus Knuckles, for example, they did this whole same practice where Donkey Kong couldn't use the Strong Kong, and Knuckles couldn't use his super form or whatever. Like, you know what I'm saying? They took away like their power-ups and stuff like that, basically. Now I don't know if they did this in this fight. I don't know. I didn't watch the death battle. Okay. But one thing I know is Death Battle has changed a lot of their rules since the original season, as well as the second season. Well, actually, no, I think second season they still were using season 1 rules. And then after that, I think they changed. I could be wrong about that on when they started changing the rules. But I believe the original first 2 seasons, they had stupid rules, by the way. Where non-canon continuities could count as long as the other character can use non-canon continuity or whatever. So there's that. So first and foremost, before I get into why this fight Sonic should have won, regardless of what they decided or what their planning and decision making was behind this whole result, I want to just tell you guys, so you guys can understand this right now, what Death Battle just did by doing this. They have now opened up a floodgate where basically we can now question all their other death battles from the earlier seasons. Because think about this for a second. Okay, Death Battle, what they just did by having Sonic lose to Mario, they just admitted that they can be wrong in all their death battles. Okay, which means they could that means like their earlier seasons, right, where they had characters lose that probably shouldn't have lost. Batman v Spider-Man. I know someone's gonna totally rip on me for that one, but Batman does beat Batman does beat Spider-Man. God damn it. Anyways, they basically have just opened up a floodgate where we could be like, okay, this fight needs to be redone. 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 Because why the hell not? Your rules were different back then, so we could be like, oh, well, you got to redo this. You know what? Why don't you redo Zelda versus, what's her name? The Mario princess. I don't know what the fuck her name is. Whatever. Princess Zelda, who should have won that fight, might I add. That fight needs to be redone now. Oh, Peach, yeah, Princess Peach. I'm sorry, that's her name. That's her name. But see, like I said, I'm not a Mario fan. Okay, I don't care about Mario. Okay, so yeah, let's redo that fight. Good work, Death Battle. Good work, Death Battle. Good work, man. Good work. Okay, so that's just my whole thing. Is that, well, all your earlier fights basically are wrong now because, well, you just kind of retconned your own fight. You retconned your own fight. So that means Goku should be able to beat Superman, right? Right? Goku should be able to beat Superman now. That ain't gonna happen. I don't want to. Um, they're asking me if I'm gonna react to the deathbed. I don't want to. I don't want to react to it. I'm afraid to react to it. Okay. So, anyways. So now I want to talk about something serious right now because I've been listening to some YouTubers that have been talking. I've been listening to some people in the comments and other people, talking and different things and whatnot. And one thing I want people to understand because there was one YouTube user and he's a good dude, and I like a lot of his videos. But that's actually how I heard about who won the death battle. But I want to bring it up because he said something in my opinion was wrong, but I do agree with his assessment that Sonic does win because he did say Sonic would win against Mario, and he respectfully disagreed with Death Battle's outcome. However, I wanted to bring it up because I disagree with what his statement on the one statement he said in his video, and that was from Dysonoid. Now, Dysonoid said in his video about the whole thing about the scans, where Sonic is not faster than light because Sonic, I know about these scans, all these scans taken out of content, this is a hacks, this is hyperspeed, whatever. No. Sonic is faster than light, okay? I did a lot of research, especially back in the old Cartoon Fight Club days, on this character. Especially when, Sonic Man, was around still. I mean, he's not really in the Versus community anymore, but, I've, talked to a lot of people, and I know what Sonic can do. I know his whole thing. And so now, surprisingly enough, he actually, in his video, he actually showed the scan, which pretty much says that he's faster than light. I mean, it's an official game guide that says that he's faster than light. And I'm going to show it because I'm going to depict this right now because this is proof that he's faster than light, and it's not just Sonic just saying that he's faster than light, because Dysonoid claimed that he's just faster than light. Or he's not faster than light, that's just Sonic saying that and then never proving it. That would be the equivalence of saying that Superman, when he stated in the comics that he has limits, could mean that he's lying, which we know he isn't, because there's a guidebook that said that he has limits. So I'm going to bring it up for everybody to see. I'm going to show everybody right now this scan from the game, because it's true. I'm not a Sonic fan by any stretch of the imagination, but I'm not going to give bullshit where bullshit is due. Okay? So, okay, let's go. Let's do this. Okay. So, y'all seeing this right now, right? So, I'm going to show you guys this. I'm going to blow this up right now for you guys to see. Because some people don't understand it. Okay, so it's literally right in here. In his profile. In his profile. Okay, it is saying that he's faster than light. It is literally, where is it gone? Right here. Look at this little bubble thing right here. Speed of light. Okay. Speed of freaking light. So, yeah. So, I do agree with Dysonoid on the result. I do think Sonic does win, but I disagree with his assessment on Sonic. This is the thing. He does little kind of lowball Sonic, in my personal opinion. I mean, I hate to say this because he's a cool dude, but I mean, he did the Quicksilver fight, right? Which I know he took a lot of heat for the Quicksilver fight, and that's why I didn't really want to say anything to him about it. But Quicksilver can't beat Sonic. Like, I'm sorry, you can't. we did a Cartoon Fight Club fight like years ago on that fight, like on that whole debate between Quicksilver and Sonic definitely would win. But like I said, like his view on Sonic is sort of different than my view. Like I take the scans into account. He doesn't, like, even though it's literally right there that he's on the speed of light. It's like, so my assessment is he destroys Mario. Like, I don't even think it's a contest. Like, I don't think it's close, especially if you're not giving them their power-ups. Like, I know the last death battle, they didn't give him power-ups. They didn't allow Sonic to use his super Sonic form. Now, I can't speak if they did that in this one because I didn't watch it. I didn't want to watch it. But I'm going to tell you guys right now, Sonic does win. Like, it's pretty obvious, like, that he wins. And like I said, I don't care about Sonic. I do give two shits about this character, but I'm telling you guys right now, like, you can't say that he doesn't win. I mean, especially this whole notion that he isn't faster than light. He is faster than light. Okay, it's been stated multiple times. Okay, and if you don't want to take Sonic's word for it, okay, it's literally in the goddamn game freaking profile bullshit. Like, how the frig are you going to say that he's not faster than light? Like, it's there. The creator basically wants you to know that, yes, he is faster than light. Like, this is something I get so criticized by so many people in the Versus community about that, that stuff is taken out of context or whatever. But the thing is, it's literally right flat smack in the goddamn, like the continuity. Like, and this is what I don't understand. Like, so many people just don't understand, like, because they just say, oh, well, that's taken out of context, or that is this, or this is that. And this is not how it works, But it's literally right in the goddamn thing. Like, obviously the creator didn't put that there for shits and giggles. He put it there because it was intended to be taken in that way, taken in that context. Like, and so that's just what I don't understand. Like, with some of these Versus debaters that, like, debate me and stuff like that and try to think that I don't know what I'm talking about, but I'm using the legitimate scans because that is what you're supposed to do in a Versus, like, community. That's what you're supposed to do in a Versus fight. When something is stated, that is the intent of what the creator was thinking. And I got a lot of shit for that with Toph versus Gaara, even though, like, it's right. Toph does beat Gaara. It was right in the damn comics by the artist, or not artist, the creator, the creator of the comics, which was signed off by Mike and Brian, because Mike and Brian has to approve everything that is stated by the person that's writing, because he commissions them. It's that right there, that Toph Beifong can lift 150 billion tons, but it's not true. Not fucking true, because that was taken out of context or whatever. That wasn't this. That wasn't that. Like, I just don't understand sometimes people's logics. It's right there in the damn comics, mangas, video games, whatever. If it's that right in there, then obviously the creator had a reason to put it in there. He didn't put it in there just to say, oh, you know what? This character sucks. He's just being an asshole. He's just boasting towards everybody. You know what I'm saying? He's not doing that for that. And that's what people don't understand. Like, they're not doing it for that reason. They're doing it for a reason. They are putting that in there for a reason. Okay? And I just don't understand why so many goddamn versus debaters don't fucking understand this. Now, some of these guys are cool. And like I said, I don't have an issue with Dysonoid. He's a cool dude. But this whole perception of that, you know, just the versus community in general, because I don't see this from everybody, but I'm just saying that I see this from a lot of people that come in and think that, oh, because character A, you know, says this, and, you know, from the creator in a certain guidebook or something like that, and that's taken out of context, that isn't true. You know, that the creator didn't intend that, but they did, because they wrote it. They wrote it in there, or whatever circumstance it is. And so that's what it is. That's what I don't understand by some versus debaters that don't get this. They don't get this notion, and they don't get, you know, obviously they put it in there for a reason. They didn't put it in there for shits and giggles. They didn't put it in there to basically say, oh, this isn't how it works. This isn't this, and this isn't that. There are a lot of people that do this. You know, I've had huge arguments with people on even the Cartoon Fight Club team way back when. I mean, we've had epic debates that have lasted for hours upon hours, okay, over this stuff. So I'm not new, and this is not going after one person. I'm not going after anybody, okay, in this video, and I'm not trying to, like, you know, do this, you know, to try and, you know, get back at Death Battle. I am done with Death Battle. I have been, like, with the exception of the Carnage fight, and that was mainly because of, you know, fans wanting me to do it for some reason. I am done with this stuff. You know, at least with Death Battle. I mean, I still do stuff for Cartoon Fight Club and Rewind Rumble, but that's about it. I'm done with this stuff, man. Like, but, you know, this whole notion, you know, about a character, you know, not being this because it's taken out of content, or, you know, we can't go by that because, you know, that could just be the character bragging or something like that. I mean, that was the whole argument with Cell. Okay, Cell, you know, for years, you know, I was debating why Cell is a solar system buster, okay, for example, because no one wanted to believe that, because everybody was like, oh, Cell can't be a solar system buster because, you know, he stated it. You know, he stated it, so he's boasting. He's just bragging. He doesn't actually mean he can blow up the solar system. Even though the guidebook that was created by Akira Toriyama says that, yes, he could have destroyed the solar system, and he is, in fact, the solar system buster. You know, like, this is the problem. Like, this whole thing was like, oh, well, if they say this, that means they're bragging about it. And, you know, unless they actually do it physically, then that doesn't count. Okay, like, no. That's if it's in the guidebook, if it's in a guidebook from the creator, like, let's say if I created something, okay? Let's say if I created this character, right? And, like, this character was a villain, and he was, like, trying to, you know, he was just trying to destroy the entire solar system. Yeah, he was just going to destroy the solar system, right? Okay, I was going to create this character. I would say, you know what? Here's the hero. I'm going to create this guy that's so massively evil. He is so massively a villain, right? He is so powerful. He can destroy the solar system unless this hero doesn't take him down, right? Because he doesn't actually do it, but he says it, people are like, well, that's just him bragging. He didn't actually have that power to do it, right? He didn't have that actual power to do it. All right, he didn't have that ability. But I come out and make a guidebook and say, yes, he could have destroyed it had not been for that hero. Are people going to say, oh, you're fucking wrong. You're fucking wrong. Fuck you. This is my versus show. Fuck you. You're fucking wrong. You know, excuse my French. You know what I'd say to them? I'd say, fuck you. I fucking created the fucking show. Guess what? That motherfucking destroyed the fucking solar system. Okay, I put a guidebook out there and said that he fucking can destroy the solar system. Excuse my French, but this is what I'm saying. Like, obviously, these creators that are making these shows aren't like, or making whatever, video game, manga, whatever they're making, okay? TV shows in general, whatever they're making, they're obviously doing it with the intent that this is what they can do, okay? Like, that's what I just don't understand with some of this, you know, with some versus debaters, is some of these versus debaters just don't understand that, like, just because they don't actually physically do it doesn't mean they can't do it. It does not mean they can't do it. And that's just my whole thing. That's just my whole thing. I don't like I said, I just don't care that, like, I don't have an issue, you know, in terms of what happened, because I didn't watch it. And I don't know what happened in the death. I just know that Sonic lost. That's all I know. But I got a sense, based on what everything was stated, because from what I was told, on what they did, you know, and get a general idea of what they kind of did. And so that's just my biggest gripe. That's just my biggest gripe, and the fact that they basically admitted that their original fight was wrong, even though their original fight was right. Sonic would beat Mario. You know, they basically just opened a floodgate to any of their other death battles from Season 1 and Season 2 that could be redone. Zelda versus Peach. That should be redone, because that fight actually was wrong. You know, Terminator versus RoboCop. Terminator would win, especially if you include that new Terminator that he used in Genesis, because he was upgraded to a T-1000. You know, so you know what? Let's do that. Let's do Terminator versus RoboCop 2, because Terminator's got an upgrade now. I mean, Mario and Sonic never had an upgrade since they last went up against each other. Why don't we do a rematch? RoboCop versus Terminator, because Terminator and Terminator Genesis, spoilers, was evolved into a T-1000. That's right. Arnold Schwarzenegger's T-800 was evolved into a T-1000. So, yeah. How is freaking RoboCop going to stop that shit? You know what I mean? Like, yeah. So that's my whole take on this, is like, if you're gonna redo stuff and give different results, you better do the other matches that you did that were wrong. As a matter of fact, well, even though Sonic versus Mario, the original fight, wasn't wrong because Sonic would win, but in this fight they decided to be stupid, I guess, and have Mario win, even though he shouldn't have won. He should not have won the fight, because Sonic is faster than light. It's been stated multiple times by himself, and it has been stated on the guide, as I am showing right now, and I showed. I mean, it's blatantly, it's it's painfully obvious that Sonic is faster than light. Okay, I know people want to debate the 1/3 of the universe feat, which, yes, he is multi-solar system, not galaxy. He is 1/3 of the universe, which equivalates, based on scaling, to multi-solar system. Sonic would be able to do that, but the problem is that if you're gonna, the problem is if you're gonna, like I said, if you're going to do this, okay, and maybe I should just take this off right now, because I kind of showed you guys the feats already. So let me just bring back the original one here. My whole stance is if you're gonna do remakes, or not even this wasn't even a remake. This is a rematch, not a remake. This was not a remake because it was not the same result. This was a rematch, essentially, basically a brand new fight. Okay, if you're gonna do that, then every fight that they did from season 1 and season 2 should be called into question. They really should, because if you're going to give a different result now from what you originally did, you are admitting that your original fights from your original first 2 seasons were wrong, or most of them were wrong, and that they all should be redone. That's basically what they have just said by doing this episode. Like, they should all be redone then. Every single one of those episodes should be redone and remade or rematched, because all those death battles can now be called into question by you just basically saying that Sonic can't beat Mario now, even though he beat him in the original fight. I wonder if they even addressed that. Does anyone know if they addressed that? Like, if they addressed the that they mentioned how Sonic won the first fight? Like, did they talk about that in the death battle? You guys can tell me that in the chat if you want, because I don't even care, because I already know who won. But can someone tell me if they mentioned the original death battle fight where they had Sonic win? Like, did they mention that at all? Like, in this entire death battle? I don't think no one knows. Nobody knows. Nobody knows, right? No one wants to answer it. Okay. But okay, so basically, like I said, okay, so basically what I said in a recaps is Sonic is faster than light. Okay, he is faster than fucking light. Excuse my French, but he is. I don't care about Sonic. I don't care about Mario. So I don't really have a thing on this whole, bias spectrum here, because I don't care who wins between them. Though I do know Sonic would in fact win. But in a recaps, I just want to say, this opens up the floodgates. This proves they should do Goku vs. Superman 3. Well, then again, I don't want them to do Goku vs. Superman 3 because they'll still manage to fuck that up. But they should do Goku vs. Superman 3 because they fucked that both times over. And Goku should get a remake because Goku actually has more abilities now than he did last time, right? He has more abilities than he had last time. Sonic and Mario hardly have had no new power-ups since their last death battle, right? Goku's had multiple new power-ups and powers since the second death battle. Not the first death battle. First death battle was worse. Second death battle, it was even worse. He has more power-ups since then, so they should do another Goku vs. Superman battle. Because Goku does, in fact, beat him. They should admit defeat and have Goku win, since they did this shit. And Sonic's faster than light. And like I said, that's just my take on it. I mean, I don't care. I didn't watch it. I don't want to watch it. I really don't. I feel like if I watch it, I'd be giving myself I would be giving myself an injustice to watch it because I'm just not interested in watching it. But that's my take on it. I don't care. I just don't care. But many fights in the oh well. Oh, they use the power up. So they use the power ups. Okay, well there you go again. Well, it still doesn't matter. Sonic versus Mega Man. Animated Goku. What? Animated Goku versus Superman? Like what? There is the to my knowledge, Goku's only animated, right? What does he mean? What does he mean? Goku is animated in all continuity. And no, we're not counting evolution because evolution fucking sucks. Yeah. No. So yeah, that's my take on it. What was else to say? Okay, yeah. And also one more thing to go into contents here is that scans do matter. I want people to understand this. I want people to understand this coming out of watching this if you're watching this video. I cannot stress this anymore if you're watching this video. Scans do matter. If the creator is telling you that this character can do this, he can do it. Cell can destroy the solar system. Akira Toriyama stated that Cell can destroy a solar system in the guidebooks. The profile page of the game states that Sonic is faster than light. Sonic is faster than light. Toph Beifong was stated by the creator that she can bend lift 150 billion tons. She can do it. Because that was the creator's intent. The creator wouldn't say these things if they weren't true. Just because a creator just because a character cannot do it, or just because a character doesn't do it in their continuity, doesn't mean that they don't have the power to do it. If it was said that they could do it, but they just never got to do it because, typically in these situations, it's usually a villain, and, you don't want the villain to rule the world, right? Or conquer the world or universe or whatever. You don't want the villains to win. The heroes are supposed to win, right? So, typically, for all these feats, the villains never get to use them because the villains are going to be defeated by the heroes. Because that's typically what happens in fiction. I mean, not all the time. Rare occasions, maybe not. But typically, that's what happens in fiction, right? The heroes always come out on top. Typically, that's what happens, right? That the heroes always come on top. So, because the heroes always come on top, villains never get to do what they claim they can do. Okay? But if the creator comes out and says in a guidebook or whatever, says that yes, they can do this. They can do it. It's obvious that Sonic is faster than light. I mean, it's been stated by Sonic himself multiple times in multiple different continuity games. It's been stated by the creator. He's faster than light. Period. I don't care what Death Battle says. If they said he wasn't faster than light, they're fucking morons. Just want to say that right now. Okay? I don't know if they did or not, but they're faster than light. Okay? Period. Okay? End of story. Okay? Like, I just can't take it anymore. They're faster than light. I don't know. Sorry. I just lose it sometimes. My God. Okay. Now I got that out of my chest. Whew, I'm so sweaty. Whew. I just had to say that. Okay. So, let's get that out of the way. As I get a drink of apple juice right now. Okay. Solar system. Stellar solar system buster. It's right there. Superman does not have limit, or he does have limits because it states that he doesn't, and it was stated in the guidebook. Okay, let's get that going here. So yeah, that's what I gotta say about that. Death Battle, I don't care. They're biased. Say what you want to say about me, about being biased. I have made mistakes in my stuff before, and I admit them, but you cannot tell me that this shit isn't, you can't tell me this shit isn't faster than light. You cannot convince me that this is not faster than light. You just can't. You cannot convince me that this is not faster than light. I mean, I don't know what Ben Singer said. I don't know if he said that they were not faster than light or whatever. I think he did. I think he did, from what I heard. But yeah, I don't know. The moron's done. That's what I gotta say. That's what I gotta say about that. They did. Because, I mean, the creator said that he's faster than light. So that's what I gotta say about that. So, yeah, that's what I gotta say. That's what I gotta say. Death Battle are back on the moron list. I guess. Well, they've been on there for a while now. Also, I just want to say this right now. I just want to say this right now because I know some versus debaters are going to be watching this probably. I'm okay. I don't care. I don't care if you want to say I'm wrong, whatever. I'm done with this. But I just want to explain this. I don't want to carry on this. I try to be professional as I could with this video. Obviously, I kind of a little lost it with Death Battle there and called them morons again. But I don't care. I mean, I just can't see how you cannot say that Sonic's not faster than light. I just don't understand it. I mean, I just don't understand how you cannot say that he's not faster than light. You know what I'm saying? Not yelling. I'm not like, I'm chill right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, 'cause I just don't care anymore. But I mean, that's my take on it. I just can't see how you can't say he's not faster than light when it's been proven. It's been in many continuities and all that shit. Like, creator stated he's faster than light. How is he faster than light? How isn't he faster than light? The creator says he's faster. He's faster than the speed of light. I don't understand this logic that you can say that he's not faster than light when the creator says he's faster than light. And some people have said it. Some people have said it. Dysonoid said that, he doesn't think he's faster than light. I like Dysonoid. I like a lot of his versus videos, but I just don't agree with this whole motion that somehow Sonic isn't faster than light. Unless someone can actually prove me and convince me decisively, which I have yet to see a video where that can be proven, including Dysonoids. Till I see an actual video where you can actually somehow say the creator's wrong, then I'm not going to believe it. Sorry, but I believe the creator more than a person making a goddamn YouTube video. So okay, Akira Toriyama said in the guidebook that he could blow up the entire solar system, period. He said that, he could have destroyed the solar system had he not been destroyed by Gohan. Because, he's a villain, so obviously the heroes are going to take out the villain. That's kind of how it works. A villain is supposed to be defeated by the hero. So obviously they were never going to let Cell actually destroy the solar system, but he was going to do it. Cell was going to do it. Like, I mean, that was much a fact. He was going to do it had they not stopped him. He would have done it. That much would have happened. Like, so that's my take on it. There are a lot of debaters out there. Baltman, I don't know what Botman's opinion is on this. I haven't talked to him about it. You know, there's a couple versus debaters I actually do want to talk about this with. That I haven't gotten to the pleasure of talking to yet. My little so I don't know, guys. I don't know. You guys, I don't know who ends up watching this video right now. I mean, I don't care, but I just wanted to just talk about this because I just think it's kind of incredibly ridiculous at this point that this shit went down this way, and like people are like, oh, you know, feats don't matter, you know, like even though they do. Creator says it, and you know, fuck the creator. You know, creator fucking says it. You know, fuck that creator. Fuck that creator, man. Fuck. Man, fuck that creator. You know, who cares about that creator? That creator doesn't know shit. He can make a guidebook all he wants. It don't mean shit. So yeah, that's just my take. Yeah, that's all I really got to say. They always downplayed speed. Yeah, they do. You're right about that. You're right about that. They do. They do downplay speed. He's right, you know, because look at Boo. Boo should have beaten Kirby. They didn't know the difference between travel speed and combat speed. God damn it. Travel speed and combat speed. They're the same, damn it. They're the same. I still cringe at that. Boo and Kirby. Oh my god, that's fucking bullshit. I'm sorry. I'm reminiscing of the past. I'm reminiscing of the past. When things were so cringy and ragey and angrily and me yelling and me pissing off them all the time, and everybody would come on here and just thumbs down this video because of my yelling and my ranting and my raving and all that stuff, while I'm just all chill right now and just being nice and calm with these positive vibes. You know, so yeah, that's what I gotta say about this. That's what I gotta say about this. Positive vibes. Positive vibes. Positive vibes. Let's talk about positive vibes. Positive vibes. Positive vibes. Yeah. I don't know. I'm just like, whatever. Hashtag positive vibes. Yes, positive vibes. Let's not worry about Death Battle's moronish crap. It's their own versus series. Let them do what they want, even though it's wrong. Let them do what they want. They suck, but they can do what they want. Because they're going to do it anyways. Yeah, that's my thought on that. So, yeah. So yeah, that's my whole thoughts on this cringy death battle that I didn't watch. That sucks, I guess, because it didn't happen. So, yeah, that's where I stand. That's where I stand, and that is what I'm talking about. And basically, this whole video was just opinionated video. So please, if you're watching this, please do not take it seriously. Because this entire video was just me talking about my opinions on this battle. And I don't care anything less than that. So, yeah. Anyways, that is my thoughts. I am done with this video. And, yeah, I am done. Comment, rate if you like this video or my other videos. Please subscribe. And that's about it, guys. I am the SS Ultimate Goku. And I'm out of here!